the sound of...
Okay, so we started our South by Somewhere trip with music. We're going to end it with a music theme as well. And you can tell just by where I am, standing on a corner here in Winslow, Arizona. The interesting thing is that when Jackson Browne wrote this song, he was living in an apartment building with Glenn Frey and J.D. Souther and the drummer whose name escapes me right now. And he wrote the song Take It Easy, but he in one verse he said standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, and he couldn't think of anything to come up with. So Glenn Frey said, such a fine, no, there's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford. And just that line gave Frey songwriting credit. And so when he did that, he decided his band, the Eagles, were going to sing that song too, and it became their very first huge hit. Later on, many, many years later, Debbie and I were at a Jackson Browne concert, and he played that song, and afterwards he said, people used to ask me why I was doing an Eagles tune when it was his own tune. So we're standing on a corner, Winslow, Arizona. Thanks for being here.
Now I'm standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. There's such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford.
So I'm still standing on the corner here. It's a different corner in Winslow, Arizona. We're over in the souvenir shop over there. It's all Eagles. And I asked the lady, where's the Jackson Browne portion of your store, since he wrote almost all of the song? And she said, you're the third person today that's asked that. We're going to have to get a Jackson Browne corner. Then she went on to tell the story during COVID, the lockdown. There was a guy that came in. He had, of course, had his mask on and sunglasses. He came in and walked around the store. He got a couple of things and used his credit card, paid for it, signed for it, walked out of the store. The lady looked at it. It was Jackson Browne. Yeah, okay. Let's head on to the next thing. We're done standing on any corners for right now. So one of the things we didn't realize when we decided to stand on a corner in Winslow, Arizona is actually how much fun it was going to be. We just thought it would be, you know, let's go do it. And everybody there was having so much fun, it was infectious. Now we're doing one other thing. It's about 10, 15 miles away from Winslow. I think you'll like this, especially if you liked Jeff Bridges' movie Starman, because this is where he caught his ride home.
As the Secretary General of the United Nations, an organization of 147 member states, who represent almost all of the human inhabitants of the planet Earth, I send greetings.
And there you have the Barringer meteor crater. It's been in several movies, most notably Jeff Bridges' Starman. He walked down there and caught his ride home.
Wow. 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 Wow.
So again, this is the Barringer crater. It's 550 feet deep. The crater hit, the meteor hit going about 26,000 miles per hour, and they think it happened about 50,000 years ago. The Barringer family owns this. It's private property. The National Historic Site entity wanted to make it a National Historic Site. The Barringers turned them down. They want to keep it in the family. But it's certainly worth a trip here. And what I want to do is I want to thank you for being with us on this whole South by Somewhere and really appreciate that. So if you made it this far, give yourself a pat on the back. Ask you to subscribe. I need subscribers. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And you might even want to share it with somebody. So again, we'll see you next week.
Still going